What is up, everybody? Rogue here, coming at you with episode 4 of Hunter x Hunter. So I did something stupid, and I started recording this reaction, and I didn't get very far, but I got like 2 minutes into the reaction, like the intro and the reaction, and then I noticed that my fucking microphone was muted. Oh my god! So it's not a huge deal because I had really, I just got into the intro of the, I'm more upset that I lost that whole, intro of the video. And so I have to modify that a little bit now. But, yeah, and you lost like a minute or two of the actual show reaction. But that's not a big deal. Hardly anything happened. They were just covering, that the exam had started. And I was going over what I went over in what is now Lost Audio. In the Lost Audio, I just talked about what happened last episode, and I'm gonna give you a brief recap of that because I don't know. I'm upset that I lost that audio. That's fucked. God damn it. I'm sorry. I should have double checked. That's my fault. But anyways, what happened last episode? We got introduced to, I'm going to break it down into who I think the good guys and the bad guys are going to be. And I think we got introduced to 2 bad guys. And I think that's the guy with the pegs or the needles or whatever the hell they are. He rattles when he moves as well. And we don't really know much about him. The Rookie Crusher did not want anything to do with him, so we know he's bad news. And then we also got introduced to the Magician, who we saw him fuck up that one dude's arms because he shoulder bumped him. That was fucked. That's fucking crazy. That dude must be wicked OP. And we also learned a little bit of backstory about the Magician, where he tried out for the exam previously, and he was supposed to be he dominated, but then he killed an instructor or some shit, and so he got disqualified. If I'm remembering that right. We also got introduced to some more, I think they were rookies, like the ninja and the computer kid, the little pudgy computer kid who, the statistician. We got introduced to him as well, and then the anti-poison kid, the kid who has poison resist, who is just chugging down those fucking laxative juices. Damn. I think they're gonna be. I don't like the kid with the computer, so I hope he gets knocked the fuck out. There's no way all of these rookies are gonna pass. It seems like the ninja, I feel like he knows his shit. He seems really upbeat and happy, which I love. But then when he got offered that juice, he was nope, and he got all serious all of a sudden, and he had this energy coming off of him. And so I feel like he's definitely gonna pass. He seems like he can handle himself. And he's a ninja. And so I don't know, if anyone can pass, I feel like it's gonna be that dude. I don't think there's any way that statistician kid is gonna pass. He just doesn't have the physique. It doesn't seem like he has the build to be able to pass something like this. If this is anything... Oh, I also got informed that Naruto was actually inspired from Hunter x Hunter. And so if the Chunin exam is anything like this, if they did take aspects of this exam from the Chunin exam, at some point there's going to be battle aspects. And so I don't think he's going to be able to pass those, any kind of fighting situation. I think the computer kid is fucked. So we can pretty much rule him out of passing this exam. We also got introduced to the kid who is immune to poison. As I was just watching the intro, the Lost Audio intro, I noticed that kid is in the intro, and it seemed like he was, first of all, he was wearing a smile in the scenes that he was in, and secondly, in one of the scenes in the intro, it seems like Gon and him are teaming up against people. And like, I don't know if the intro is just like, it's just random. I don't want to think that what they show in the intro is totally random. So I feel like that kid is going to team up. He's going to join the team, the current team that we have of Kurapika, Leorio, and Gon. I feel like he's going to join the team. Just based off of the intro, it definitely seems like he's going to be a good guy and not a bad guy. I wouldn't mind if he was a bad guy, though, because it would be really interesting. They seem like they're like really similar size, and so it would be really cool if, as the story progressed, as they got older, they became like enemies, and so it would be interesting to see. Like, just immediately, Gon is really young. And so, immediately I was thinking, like, hey, he's going to have to face, like, adults. Like, he's going to have to... it's kind of like a Gohan situation from Dragon Ball Z, where he's, like, really strong for his age. And he's, like, keeping up with the adults in the show. And so, I feel like my initial thought was going to be something along those lines. But I can also see it going along a different route where that kid, the kid who's immune to poison, is gonna be like the main villain, and so it's gonna be Gon versus someone who is along the same age as him. That would I'd be psyched for that. That would be really dope. It would definitely even the playing field, and so I'd be very much into that as well. So either way, if he becomes a friend or a rival, I would enjoy it both ways. A little more credence towards the rival theory, though, is because the episode title of last episode, I think it was called Rivals and Arrivals, and I totally didn't touch on that at the in the discussion of last episode, but just based off of that title, it seems like the people that they introduced that episode were rivals. And so maybe they were strictly speaking in terms of you're all competing against each other to pass this examination. So I could see it being like that, but I could also see it being the people that are introduced in this episode are going to be the main rivals of the show. I'm trying to break it down. Like, I'm also reacting to Death Note while I'm reacting to Hunter x Hunter. And so I'm in this weird mind space where I want to be a detective and I want to try and figure this stuff out before they actually tell me. And so I'm trying to just come up with my own theories. And I also just finished binging a few episodes of Death Note as well, so I'm also like in that detective-y headspace because of that. But I hope I'm like, of course, he can't be a nothing character, the immune to poison kid. I don't think they covered his name. I think they covered some of the names. I don't remember them, but I don't think they covered his name. But yeah, anyways, I don't think he's gonna be a nothing character. They did show a lot of people who they introduced last episode in the intro, but it seemed like this dude got I don't know, he got his own like freeze frame shot, just like Kurapika and Leorio. They all got their own freeze frame shot, and that kid also got his own freeze frame shot. And so I want to say he's gonna be a part of the team. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I'm overanalyzing. I'm just gonna get right into this. Let's get this going. 3, 2, 1. Wow! This dude is killing it. Leorio, man, don't you fucking drop out. Not this early. It's a gathering of monsters. Yeah, of course he's gonna use his skateboard. Fuck that. Fuck, I love you, Gon. Right on.
やっぱ俺も走ろうっと。おー、かっこいい。
That's so
俺切
cool.
るわ。俺はゴー。
Killua. Fuck, I love it. They're totally gonna be friends. And fuck you, fatty. Get fucked. Bro, you just dropped your. You're done. You're out.
ありがとうよ。
What?
お前
短波。
本当にルーキー潰しが好きだな。ふん。それが俺の生きがいだからな。
Wow, this guy's savage. I live for it.
スタートからおよそ4時間。
4 hours now.
60キロくらいは走ってる
Yeah,
のか。
double that shit up, 60 kilometers.
いつまで走ればいいんだ。
Leorio, man. You're almost at the end. Just make it, dude. Come on.
試験でルーキーが合格する確率は3年に1人。
Ah. I knew he wasn't gonna pass, but like, don't get out on the first stage, bro. It has to be almost over. This is ridiculous. Oh, are they waiting for him?
おい、ほっとけよ。早く行こうぜ。
Let's get going. Yeah, this kid is gonna be a savage. I could tell already. Yes! Go, Leorio! I don't know what Gon did, but you like motivated him. Wow!
かっこいい。
Mad skills!
後で俺にもやらせてよ。スケボー貸してくれたらね。
They're totally gonna be fucking best friends. This is so awesome.
80キロ地点を通過しました。
80 kilometers,
ちょっとペ
man.
ースを上げますよ。
Pick up the pace? Dude is jumping like 12 steps! Oh my god!
ゴン、どっちが先にゴールするか競争しないか。いいよ。ご飯一回
Little
おごり
friendly competition. Has to buy dinner? I love it.
おーいった。
How is his badge staying on?
私も少しは
Pinned to his skin? These two are gonna be best
お前
friends
の
too.
態度は軽薄で頭も悪い。だが決してそこが浅いとは思わない。火の目。それがクルタ族が襲われた理由だ。感情が激しく高ぶると瞳が燃えるような深いヒーローになる。
Wow. Straight
その
Uchiha
ヒー
shit
ローの
right
輝き
there.
は世界七大美食の一つに数えられるほどで。
幻影旅団に襲われたわけか。
That's fucked. They
打
took
ち
their
捨てられた
eyes
東方の亡骸から
just to
は
sell them?
一つ残らず目が奪い去られていた。今でも彼らの暗い瞳が無念だと語りかけてくる。
That is fucking dark as shit.
悪いが、俺にはお前みたいな立派な動機はねえよ。俺の目的はやっぱり金さ。
嘘をつくな。
金がありゃ俺の友達は知らなかった。
He lost someone. And he needed money to save their lives? To save their life?
治らない病気じゃなかった。
Yep, it was a treatable disease. Fuck, he lost him when he was a child? That's fucked. It looks like he like lives in the slums and
お前
shit.
の手術代さ。俺は単純だからな。医者になろうと思ったぜ。笑い話だぜ。そんな医者になるためにはさらに見たこともねえ体験がいるそうだ。
Man, that's fucking sad.
金だ。俺は金が欲しいんだよ。
I love him, dude. Leorio is the tits.
お先にクラピカ。おっさん、先行くぜ。
おっさんじゃねえ。俺まだお前らと同じ10代だ。
What? Dude looks like he's like 25 or 30. What? There's no way he's a teenager. All these dropouts, man. And these two are just blowing past everyone.
親父も12歳の時にハンター試験受けたんだってさ。
I love that they're
合
the
格
same
して
age.
ハンターになって、そして島を出て行った。俺を捨ててまで夢中になったハンターってどんなんだろうって。
The exit! Could you imagine being one of the people who like stopped running just before? Like the ones who were on the
一
staircase?
体何人がついてこられた
That's fun. Oh man, I'd feel so bad. Oh, they both fucking crossed. Oh my god.
俺の勝ち。何言ってんだ。
No.
早かったら俺が。俺の方が早かったもん。ねえ、どっちが早かった？
私の目には同着に見えましたね。まだまだ先ですよ。
Wait, that wasn't the end? Leorio made it! And Kurapika. Of course Kurapika made it.
ああ、ここがゴールか。違うってさ。そうか。
出現にしかいない奇怪な動物たち。その多くが人間をも欺いて食料にしようとする狡猾で貪欲な生き物です。騙されると死にますよ。
No! Oh my god! I feel so bad
こ
for
の
that
出
guy.
現の生き物はありとあらゆる方法で獲物を欺き捕食しようとします。
ふざけた話だぜ。騙されるのが分かってて騙されるわけねえだろ。騙されるな。あ、だから騙されねえって。騙されるな。そいつは嘘をついている。そいつは偽物だ。試験官じゃない。
Is this the first
これが本
trick?
物の試験官だ。これを見ろ。
Oh shit.
そいつはハンター試験に集まった受験生を一網打尽にする気だぞ。
This has to be a trap.
いや
That one dude just ran the 90 kilometers or whatever. And he knows about the hunter exam. Oh shit. It was a trick. That's fucked though. Like
なるほど。そっちが本物だね。
the magician, man, taking things too far. Just tried to kill both the people.
本物なんだ。
しかし次からはいかなる理由でも私への攻撃は試験官への反逆行為とみなして。
Yeah, dude's gonna get disqualified again.
いいですね。
はい。
Magician clearly doesn't give two fucks though.
現に何人かは騙されかけて私を疑ったんじゃありませんか。
The
よろ
simpletons.
しいですか。この先ヌメーレ湿原の中は霧が深く、一度この私を見失うとまず二次試験会場へたどり着くことはできないでしょう。ご注意を。では参りますよ。ついてきてください。
My god. This is only phase 1 of the exam too? Fucking treacherous, dude.
またマラソンだぜ。
しかも今度は湿原だ。足元がぬかるんでいる分体力が奪われると。
ようやく長く暗いトンネルを抜けた受験者たち。ここまで36名の受験者が脱落し、
Only 36 people?
368名。次なる
Damn. I thought it was way more people dropped out during
詐
that
欺師のねぐら。
marathon.
過酷なハンター試験はまだ続く。
What's up, everybody? Rogue here, coming at you with episode 4 of Hunter x Hunter. Damn, that was something. God. Like, I don't think they said the exact amount of kilometers that they ran. It was definitely over 80. I would have to guess, like, probably around 90 or 100 kilometers. And that's fucking insane. Like, a marathon is like 42 kilometers, I think. And so they're going like over twice the distance of 2 marathons. That is fucking insane. I don't think I know anyone who could do 2 marathons, like 2 full marathons back to back like that. And like the last few kilometers, we're just going up a giant staircase, which takes like so much more effort than just running on a flat surface. So that's fucking crazy. And God, man, I felt so bad for that one dude who, like, he made it to the top of the staircase as the door was closing. Like, that's fucked. You're pretty much dead after that. Like, if you're that exhausted, just making it to that point, then what? Like, what? Do you have to walk all the way back? Like the 90 or 100 kilometers, however fucking long they were, however long that track was, do they have to, like, physically walk all the way back to get, like, to leave the examination? Because that's fucked. Like, that's, like, you're pretty much dead. Like, dehydration's gonna fucking kill you. And so, especially because the people who couldn't make it that far, they couldn't make it that far, and that's exactly it. And so, like, they're out of energy, they're drained already, and now they're expected to do that exact same distance that they made, that, like, however far they made it, they have to go that far back, which is just fucked. Like, that is goddamn. Unless there's people collecting them, like, unless someone's, like, driving down that track and just picking up all the stragglers who didn't make it and take them back, that would make the most sense. But it seems like this exam is fucking ruthless. And, like, you have to be prepared for anything before you go into this exam. Because, like, oh my god. Especially where they are now, like, in that swamp. I feel like they're going to lose a lot of people in that fucking swamp. Because everyone's exhausted. No one's going to be thinking straight. And if you fall behind, because there's that, like, thick fog, it seems like you're going to be, like, fucked. And it's not like a linear path this time either. And so if you fall behind, the instructor said, like, stay close to me. So if they fall behind, they could very well lose their path or get, like, killed by one of these many monsters that are supposed to be in this swamp. So that's fucked. This is too much. This is crazy. Ugh. But if you're trying to take the hunter exam, I feel like you should be prepared to, like, potentially lose your life. If you're not prepared, you're probably going to lose your life. And so I don't think Leorio is going to make it very far. Like, dude is already, like, bravo, kudos for him for, like, saying, like, fuck that, I'm becoming a hunter. And then he, like, booked it and he was like, fuck it, I don't care, I'm becoming a hunter. So, like, I'm expecting him to make it past this phase at least, but I don't think he's gonna make it very far. Out of all the main characters that they've introduced so far, I think he's the most likely to drop out. It definitely seems like Gon and Killua are going to become friends. They definitely have that, like, a very friendly dynamic. Can I try your fishing rod later? Only if I can try your skateboard. Like, that's total, like, childhood friendship. That's amazing. I love that. I hope that they don't, like, have a falling out and become enemies, because I would still enjoy it. I think that would still be very entertaining, but I think they'd make, like, a better team. I would love to see them, like, growing up together. That would be fucking awesome. Fuck, that would be sick. And these two kids seem very unique. Like, nothing phases them. Like, they are just, I think they're, like, both, like, very superhuman children. Like, Killua said that, I only took the hunter exam because I heard it was gonna be tough. But this is just depressing. Like, he's not trying at all. Which is just, like, that's fucking crazy. All these other people are, like, struggling, and he's like, nah, this is nothing. This, like, I'm pretty disappointed with how easy this is so far. Which is, man, that's crazy. I hope they, like, get really deep into this kid's character. Because that just sounds awesome. Like, I think every character that they've introduced as, like, the main character, like Kurapika and Leorio, we got some more backstory on them. And we now understand that Leorio isn't just in it for, like, that shallow money aspect. There is more to it. There is a reason why he wants money. And it definitely makes sense why, like, it's pretty much confirmed that he does have some sort of medical background. And so that theory from the previous video has been, like, pretty much confirmed. It doesn't seem like he has been able to get into medical school because of how much money it costs, but it does seem like that is the path he wants to go down. Like 100% that's the path he wants to go down. And so I could see why he would have all this medical knowledge and why he could treat that one dude faster than a doctor could, because like he has this sense of urgency that like I really want to help people, and that's why he wants to become a hunter, is to get the money so that he can become a full-fledged doctor. And so it does, like, he is definitely going to go down that path, and I'm not sure he's going to become a hunter and then become a doctor. I think it would be more likely that one of these guys, one of the other characters like Kurapika or Gon, probably Gon, one of those two are going to pass the exam, and then they're going to have all this money, and they're going to sponsor him to become a doctor. And so I think that's more likely. We, like, of course, all just speculation, but that definitely seems like more of an appropriate path for his character so far. Like, he doesn't seem extremely strong, but he definitely wants to help people. And so I hope he does pursue his medical school, and I'm sure in some way, shape, or form he will pursue that medical degree. And I want to say it's going to be Gon. I think Gon is going to pass this exam, and I think Gon is going to be the one to, like, fund him and, like, help him become a doctor, help him reach his dreams. Because Gon was, like, the only one who, when Leorio stopped and he was like, no, like, you guys are all monsters. I was a fool to think that an ordinary guy like me could become a hunter. And then Gon stopped, and he just watched him. And he was like, I would love to know what was going on in Gon's head at that time, but I'd like to think that it was his way of saying, like, you can do it, kind of a deal. Like, it was his way of encouraging him. And then Leorio's like, fuck it, I'm becoming a hunter. I don't care. I'm fucking becoming a hunter. And so I think all this determination that he shows is going to, it might not help him pass the exam. Of course, like, it's already helped him pass this phase of the exam, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him to pass the entire exam. I think he is going to be a dropout at some point, but all this character development that they're showing, I think it's meant to it's meant to show the other main characters like Gon and Kurapika and possibly Killua that he has really good intentions. And I think that alone is going to help. It's gonna encourage them to help Leorio become a doctor. And so I think that's enough talking on that. Oh, I didn't get into Kurapika, his story development. That's just, his story is just really fucking tragic and dark. Like, Leorio's was pretty tragic as well, but fuck, Kurapika is straight tragic. Like, that is fucking crazy. Like, they got their eyes taken. I'm assuming that, I don't know, maybe they, I don't know. I'm curious on if they just took the eyes and then dipped, or if they, like, chopped off their heads and then dipped and then took the eyes out later. I don't know. But that's, like, however they did it, that's fucking dark as balls. Like, I think he's definitely a candidate for having the darkest story out of everyone so far. Like, I think he definitely has the intelligence, and so he's smart. He's smart enough to know that these people that he's going after are monsters, and they've mentioned in the captain mentioned that, like, the people that he's going after, the people that he's hunting are like heavy, hardened criminals. And so I think he said that he'd be throwing his life away or something if he tried to pursue them. And he's smart enough to know that. And so I feel like I really hope we don't lose him. I don't know. I don't know, man. I have all these fucking ideas in my head. off the top of my head, I think the idea I'm gonna go with is they're all gonna team up to help Kurapika, like, get back at these fucking guys. I don't know. That's all I can come up with for now. I think that's like the most logical direction that the show is going to go in. It might not, like, they might not pursue that storyline until at least Gon is a little bit older, because it seems like he is going to become a beast when he's older. Like, hands down, he has to become a beast. He's already a beast and he's 12 years old. Like, let this kid hit puberty, and then I think he's like his growth is going to be like exponential. And so I don't think they're going to go after those crazy, like, the bounty people right now, but I think they will go after them in the future. I think they have to wrap up that storyline. At the very least, they have to, like, I don't know, they have to do something with that story. And so I don't think they're up for the challenge right now. It sounds like it would be a little bit too much for them currently. And so I think they're going to pursue it later on in the show when everyone is a little bit older. And so they'll be a little bit older, a little bit more wiser, stronger. Like, it doesn't make sense that they would be able to pursue these people right now. I think that pretty much covered it. I'm very glad that one kid with the laptop got put in his place and he's out. He was killing it though. At the start, at like the 30-kilometer mark, that dude was killing it. Like, he was dominating. He was like, ho, 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 ho. Like, he was happy. He was like, all right, it's going to end soon. My research says it shouldn't be more than 45 kilometers or whatever. Like, I'm going to win this. Like, I got this in the bag. And then I think like the 60-kilometer mark hit and he was just done. And then Tonpa, the Rookie Crusher, fucking paid off those three brothers to just get into that kid's head and like crush him mentally. And like I really enjoyed that. That was like, Tonpa is a fucking madman. Like, what a monster. He's just in it to crush rookies. That's fucking crazy. God. The monster, at the very end, when that fake examiner came, it was pretty clear that was a fake examiner, because that the real examiner, he knew all about the Hunter exam and he filled them in, like, when the Hunter exam began. Like, he's the one, he was there on time. First of all, he filled them in on what the Hunter exam is, and like the stage and how many people. Like, he knew all the details, and he was able to make that trek all the way to the end with no issues. And so it was pretty obvious that he was the real examiner. And I think they just showed that scene to really get into the viewer's head that, like, there are, like, the monsters there are treacherous, and they're, like, really sneaky and underhanded, and they're gonna try some really fucked up tactics to lure you away. And I think they were also trying to get across all the gullible people in the group, which it showed Leorio and the ninja. They were both like, I think they both believed that was the real examiner. The guy, like, the fake examiner was the real examiner. And so, like, I enjoyed that. It's really, like, lighthearted, poking fun at them, kind of. And I really enjoyed that. That was really, really good. I think I pretty much covered it. The magician, the savage, who was like, fuck it, I don't have time for this. And then he just throws cards at both people. And the real instructor is the one who, like, blocked the attack. And then the other guy just got killed right then and there. And, like, oh my god, that dude is a savage. Like, if he doesn't watch himself, he's gonna get, like, disqualified again. For sure. If he, like, keeps that kind of shit up. Like, fuck. That's crazy. That's whack. He did mention, though, that this person was a volunteer and he is a hunter. And so if you are able to get the title of hunter, you have to be skilled, which also, like, reinforces the idea that Leorio is not gonna fucking make it past this. Maybe not even that ninja guy. Like, I think that might have also been foreshadowing what they did there, in the sense that like they're both not intellectually smart enough to pass this exam. And I want it, like, initially I thought that the ninja like had it in the bag because of that like energy that was coming off of him. And so I felt like, yeah, this guy has like some physical prowess, but I think he might come across an intellectual puzzle that he won't be able to pass. Same deal with Leorio, except Leorio definitely has way less physical prowess. Like he was almost eliminated in that first stage, and so the ninja has Leorio beat hands down on physical status, but mentally I think they're both in a very similar situation, and so I think this might have been foreshadowing, saying that you have to be smart to become a hunter as well, and they just don't have the intellect developed yet. And so I think that could be a potential possibility that they're both going to be disqualified because they didn't make the right decision, or they made a poor decision and it caused them to become disqualified. I think that could definitely be a possibility. I think that's it. I'm gonna end it right here. If you enjoyed this reaction, or if you want to see the rest of my Hunter x Hunter reactions or my Death Note reactions, which are both currently, I'm working on them both simultaneously, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna try my best to make these daily uploads. And so if you don't get Hunter x Hunter, you should get Death Note. And I'm going to try my best to keep up with the one-a-day schedule. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. If you like the reaction, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything. I feel like this episode was also like really self-contained. It was just that one phase of the exam. And I haven't read a few comments that said the starting, like the first bit of this show is kind of like slower compared to the rest of the show. And I could definitely see that. Like they're really taking their time in each phase of this exam so far. Even though we've only done one phase, I was expecting them to get through like this whole section. I was expecting them to be done with this section by the end of this episode. But no, they were pretty much in that tunnel running for pretty much the entire 20 minutes. And like 20 minutes of the episode, which was like a shit ton, like super fucking long in their time. Like they were in there for several. I think the last time check that they got was like 4 hours or 5 hours they were running or something like that. And so like that's fucking crazy. So I could see why they spent the whole episode inside that tunnel, to really get all the conversation and the feeling of how things are going. It definitely seemed like there were way more than, I think they said 36 people dropped out so far. And it seems like there were way more than that. Like, you'd think there would be way more than that with like 100-kilometer trek, or however long that fucking shit was. An over 80-kilometer trek. I was expecting at least like 100 people to be dropped out by now. So that's fucking crazy. All these people are beasts. As Leorio said, they're all fucking monsters. And so I'm really hoping that they get to like physical part of the stage, where they're not just testing endurance, where they're testing like combat ability. I would love to see all these fucking people fight. That would be so dope. They all seem like they can handle themselves. If they've made it this far, I feel like everyone has to have some level of like physical proficiency, I think. Yeah, I would definitely love to see that in upcoming episodes. But anyways, that's nor here nor there. I hope that you guys enjoyed the episode. If you liked the reaction, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and peace!